Inside the home of Cumbria County Council's archives, there are millions of items carefully preserved. In one corner, there's rows upon rows dedicated to the works of one local architect. Perhaps his most significant piece only really coming to attention now.
One of the few colour ones.
Yeah.
90 years ago, Thomas Mawson drew these plans for London's first purpose-built mosque. A year later, it was built, and the design work was all done from Mawson's home in Windermere. Today, the building is known as the London Mosque.
He would have probably researched the architecture of mosques in other countries. I suspect that he certainly was widely travelled, so he will have seen some examples, and I think he would have taken advice from the community as well as to what they wanted.
Well, it was of great significance. I mean, there was a great need for a mosque in London. London was a growing centre for religions, for commerce, for trade. And with the growing population in London, there was a need for a mosque, and it's always a noble deed to give charity and give donations. So yes, you know, the community in India were very pleased that they could actually construct the first mosque in London.
All 29 of the drawings have just been carefully restored at the request of the mosque and had been in a poor condition.
These were drawn on tracing paper, which is a very delicate, fragile type of paper. And due to the way it was made, it doesn't age very well. So it does become increasingly fragile and liable to tear. And because these were rolled up, and obviously to look at them, people had to unroll them. And over the years, that wear and tear caused quite a lot of damage, particularly along the edges of them where they're exposed. So the aim of the treatment really was to stabilise them, so we could look at them without damaging them further, and to be able to get good quality digital copies from them as well.
Until now, Mawson has been more associated with the well-known public parks he designed. They include Stanley Park in Blackpool, but evidence of his work can also be found in Cumbria.
There are several of his examples of his work that are actually open to the public. So the gardens at Rydal Hall, for example, Holehurd near Windermere, Blackwell House, also near Bowness, which is owned by the Lakeland Arts Trust now, were all Mawson commissions.
Digital copies of the plans will now go on show at the mosque. The originals, however, are staying here. Kate Wilby, ITV News, Kendal.